Hello and good afternoon. My name is Mohammad Afiq bin Sattar, and I'm student from 8223, semester 3. Today I would like to present about a directory on financial assistance or funding that available in Malaysia. This presentation assignment is for Code Agriculture Finance, AGR 515. Firstly, what is finance assistance? Finance assistance is any type of monetary help aids that a person, organization, or government receive in that form of guarantee, loan, cost sharing arrangement, subsidies, or welfare payment. Example of finance assistance like tax allowance, grants, government bailout, or struggling companies. Funding. What is funding? Funding is the act of providing resource to finance a need, program, or project. Usually in the form of money. It can take the form of effort or time on organization or company. For example, credit, venture capital, donation, grant, saving, subsidies, and tax. That is type of financial assistance. First, grant. Grant is money that local or national government, charity organization, or person give for a specific purpose. The receiver for grant do not have to pay back the money. Okay. For the subsidies, the government give directly to farmers, companies, and organization. It to encourage the production of something, boost export, or promote research. This is to prevent bankruptcy, reduce unemployment, or make something more affordable. Next is bailout. Bailout exists when a company or many companies in an industry are about to collapse. This is one of the most controversial forms. It occurs when government, example, taxpayers, save a dying company by injecting money into it. Next is welfare. Welfare is that people with limited resource receive from government. It aims to ensure that everybody is physically and mentally healthy, secure, and comfortable. Next, I would like to show about an organization that help. First is Tekun Nasional. It's known as Tekun Nasional Foundation. Is an agency under Ministry of Entrepreneur and Cooperative Development. It was established on 9 November 1998. Tekun Nasional provides simple and quick financing facilities to Bumiputras in order to kickstart and further expand their business. The Tekun financing scheme help to provide a loan, fund, or program to aid youth who get involved in farming and agro-based industries. The objective of this scheme is loan program to assist youth involved farming and agro-based industries. The scope for this scheme is for crops, livestock, and fisheries. The condition for applying this scheme is for the young people about 18 years old to until 40 years old. Also, it has to carry out project for at least 6 months with earning. Another application is financing for project expansion only. The application also must be supported by supervising department agency under the Ministry of Agriculture and Agro-Based Industry (MOA). This scheme help by giving loan amount up to 50,000 ringgit only. The repayment period is up to 5 years or 60 months. A management fund contribute a change at 2% per annum. And for the compulsory deposit of 5% per annum. Next company is Malaysian Pineapple Industry Board, which is a statutory body established in 1957. It was a funding agronomic research program and processing research related to the pineapple industry. It negotiates price agreement and create pineapple sold to registered pineapple factories. This organization also controls the production, market of pineapple and canned pineapples. They administer quality control and health regulation at registered pineapple factories. It also helps collect statistics and keep record of pineapple company statistics. Okay. Its scheme is Pineapple Planting Project for Premium Market. The objective is the project aim to increase the income of small and micro pineapple entrepreneur in the B40 while maintaining the sustainability of existing pineapple growing areas and meeting local demand, covering fresh market and downstream industries. The scope of this grant is for donation of pineapple plantation grant. It grant are in the form of grant. It like fertilizer at 49,400 farm per hectare or 20,000 fertilizers per acre, and the maximum limit is 4.05 hectare per participant. That means a lot, one lot. Another scope is agriculture input are in the form of agricultural input as set out in the Malaysian pineapple industry financial assistance for farmer regulation amendment 2011. Next scope is infrastructure development to meet my GAP certification requirement. It's a road, dock, input store, production center, refrigerator, and another else. The maximum limit for infrastructure assistance is 250,000 ringgit per group or mini estate. The next scope is for expansion and expert services. Condition for applying this grant is first is a Malaysian citizen and resident of Malaysia. Second, it must private or individual company ownership it must register with LPNM, that is Lembaga Pertukaran Nas Malaysia. Fourth is it must valid land, that is ownership status. Fifth is it must be complete the application form. Sixth is entrepreneurs have never had MD2 seat under LPNM MD2 project. Seventh is the maximum eligibility for subsidies is 10 acre. And last, the condition is have enough round capital and crop a lot. So this is a type of help by MPIB for the Premium Integration Development Program, that is for individual entrepreneur. The project feature, it must be individual participants. The land must be 0.8 to 1.2 hectare, and it must be proper ownership of land, and it must be registered with MyGAP. So the HEP rate is MD2 seats. About amount is 25,000 tendril per hectare. Okay. Next is for individual, that is graduate development program. For the small businessman, the project features is involving individual participants. The land must be 0.4 to 1.2 hectare range, and it must be proper ownership of the land, and it also need registering with MyGAP, and it must be single plan. The HEP rate for this small businessman is MD2 seats. Minimum is 37,000 tendril per hectare, and for the minimum and for the maximum is 42,000 tendrils per hectare. Okay. For the commercial entrepreneur, the project features must involve individual or cooperative or group or companies that more than 2. The maximum area of this project must 4 hectare, and it also need a proper ownership of land, and it give deposit of 15,000 ringgit Malaysia, and it guarantee of seed return and sign agreement. And this project also need with registering and getting MyGAP certification, and it must be a single plan, and it project also supply guarantee for export matching. HEP rate for this project is MD2 seats. The amount about 49,240 tendril per hectare, and the concept of return with 1:1 is that for every 1 bean supplied, and 1 seed will be returned to LPNM for a specific period. Okay, next is Agrobank. As we know, Agrobank is a leader in agriculture financing and value-based banking based in Malaysia. It was established in 1999, and it actively involved in charting the growth and development of Malaysia agriculture industry. It also offering Sharia compliant product and solution across various customer segments, including corporates, commercial, consumer, trade finance and microfinancing customers. The program that been led by Agrobank is Program Agrippina Muda, PAM, and the objective is to provide specific financing facility target for young entrepreneurs in agriculture sector in order to produce progressive, competitive, creative, and innovative and highly random young entrepreneurs. The scope for this program is for fixed and operational capital for new and expansionary existing purpose. The condition of application for this program is the application must be Malaysian people, and it must be between 18 years old until 40 years old at the point of application, and it must be registered with Unit Agrippina Muda UAM, Ministry of Agriculture and Agro-Based Industries MOA. The type of help by this program is new project. The financing limit is maximum to 50,000 ringgit. For the existing project, the maximum up to 300,000 ringgit. The maximum 70% from project cost, which consists of fixed and operational capital for the new project, or for the cost of project expansion for existing project. That is Maybank. Maybank is a Malayan banking berhad. It's a Malaysian universal bank. It was a most valuable bank berhad and was the largest bank by market capitalization and total assets, and one of the largest banks in Southeast Asia. The scheme that this bank show is funds primary agriculture. Its purpose financing is capital expenditure, for example, purchase of machinery and equipment or renovation costs for owner-occupied business premises. Another is for working capital. Another purpose financing is for development of agriculture project includes primary food production, integrated agriculture and processing, distributing of foods. The purpose also for domestic oriented, at least half of the total production is sold in domestic market. The condition for this application, it must be registered with Companies Commission of Malaysia SSM or authorities district office in Sabah and Sarawak. It must be maximum shareholder fund not exceeding 5 million, and it must be Malaysian residing in Malaysia, hold a minimum of 51% shareholding in SMEs, and the business activity must be within Malaysia. Type of help that given by this Maybank is aggregate financing up to 5 million per company. That is Program Agrippina Muda was set up in the implementation of the 11th Malaysian Plan, the 11 MP, for young people between the age of 18 to 40. It helped and encouraged the participation of young people in the field of agro entrepreneurship based on all activities in the value chain of the agriculture sector, such as crops, livestock, fisheries, agro-based industries, including marketing, support service, and agritourism. The objective of this program is to attract young people between age 18 years old until 40 years old to venture into agriculture. Another objective is changing the perception of young people in the agriculture sector as very viable industry. And the objective also is to increase the income of young agripreneur through increased production, productivity, quality, technology, and innovation, as well as competitive markets. Last objective is to make the agribusiness industry an income generating future industry in line with national agreement policies from 2011 until 2020. The scope for this program is for plant, fisheries, livestock, farming industries, marketing, agriculture, support service and inputs, and for agro pelancongan. Condition to apply this program is for young people that is 18 to 40 years old. Type of help that give by this program is Young Agripreneur Grant, GAM, only for a new or start project less than 1 year. The maximum value of equipment is 20,000 ringgit per person. That's for all. Thank you.